Welcome back, everyone! This is Journitis, bringing you Feed the Beast 1710. Today we are starting on episode 54, and at the end of last episode I told you guys a just bald-faced lie. I am not going to be doing applied energistics automation today. Today I am going to be creating the pretty PneumaticCraft building, and the reason for that is I need the space! I need to use the space that's right here for my auto crafting system. I don't have enough space here to build it, so instead of just tearing this down and leaving it tore down until I decide to build the PneumaticCraft pretty building, we're just going to go ahead and build the PneumaticCraft pretty building because of stuff and reasons. So I have decided that the PneumaticCraft pretty building is going to go right here, and I'm going to build it right now. So I've got a pretty decent plan here, and we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. We're going to knock out right there. One space off of that, right up next to this. That's good. And that is a 5x5 area, right? Yes, the 5x5 area. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and let's see. We're going to have then 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3 there. So it should be right there that we make this one. And that's another 5x5. Excellent. All right, so we're going to go ahead and knock this down a couple layers. That's probably too far. Oh, wow, yeah, that's too far. Well, it won't be the end of the world for this to be this deep, but let's just go ahead and fill this in anyway. So I've decided that this pretty building is not just, this isn't going to be just a building pretty buildings episode. This is also going to be a add new functionality and such. So let's see, this should cut one below the surface. Nope, well, how about this? It's one below the surface. No, that was two below the surface. Make up your mind. Whatever. It should be right there. That should have left it one beneath the surface. Oh well. I'm just completely lost. That's okay. Alright, so that should be that, and that should work out nicely. Let's go ahead and... yeah, that'll work for now. Let's go ahead and get out of the hole. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build two 5x5 pressure chambers, and I wanted this to stay here. And we're just going to basically build this into... I don't want to tell you what it's going to look like at the end. It'll be pretty obvious when we get to the end, though. Unless you guys want to skip to the end, in which case you can just ignore this whole episode and just see what it turns out to be in the end. But what we're going to do first is go ahead and access the AE system and see what we have as far as pressure chamber stuff goes. Yeah, that's... no, yeah, no. Not even... no, not even close. Alright, so what I need to do is make a couple of things in my current pressure chamber system and then break this pressure chamber system down and then move it over to there. One of the things I'm going to want is some quartz blocks. It's always a Z, and I always put the S. The quartz blocks are going to be very useful, and we're going to use... let's just give it 8 quartz blocks. I think this makes 4 each. We're going to go ahead and put these in the input here, and we're going to go ahead and steal the speed upgrades from here and speed this sucker up. So this should make me some... I cannot think of the name of them. They're essentially PneumaticCraft signs. Lets you write things, and there they are, and I'll tell you what the name is here in just a second when they finally get into the chest. Aphorism tiles. So yeah, I'm going to be using some of these in the build because I want to make signs. We're also going to need some more carpenter's blocks, so let's see what we have in the way of carpenters. We're not going to use very much in the way of... oh god, I've got plenty. We're not going to use very much in the way of carpenter's blocks in this one, but we are going to use some. So we also are going to need some wool. 29 should be plenty, and then I need some lime dye. I don't have any lime dye. Well, let's see. The seeds should transform into... no, those are cocoa. Let's see. Lime green dye. One of the PneumaticCraft seeds. Plastic 26. repulsion plant seeds. All right, let me go grab some repulsion plant seeds so we can get some lime dye. Repulsion, repulsion, propulsion, repulsion. There we go. Oh, stop planting yourselves. All right, excellent. So we're going to use these at the lime dye, and we're going to go ahead and dye ourselves some wool. We want the wool to be green as well. The aphorism tiles should be almost done. Excellent. And we should be able to put these in here and make lime dye out of it. I shouldn't need too much in the way of lime dye. We'll be moving the seeds from the PneumaticCraft system, and we'll give them access to the AE system as well. So that'll be great. Good. So now we got that and that. We got that. Now we're going to go ahead and make ourselves some laboratory blocks. I don't know why I always try to do that. Because I can't spell. It's just the bottom line there. Alright, laboratory blocks. Wait a minute. That says Tyrian. Future armor plating. No, laboratory blocks. There we go. We should be able to make quite a few of these. We're going to use quite a few of these. Actually, let's just go ahead and make... we'll make a couple stacks. I might need more. We'll have to see. And then we're also going to make some factory blocks. It's so much easier to make these things with the ME system. Everything works out so much nicer. Factory blocks. Oh yeah, these things are easy to make. That's probably more than I need. Okay, maybe not. And of course, we will need our chisel, which we should have handy over here. And looking straight at it. All right, so let's see. We should be able to grab our aphorism tiles. Excellent. Now, I don't think that I'm going to need anything else from here, so we're going to go ahead and break this whole system. I really shouldn't break it. I should keep it here as a reference point so that I can use it to know what I'm doing later. You know what? I actually am, just in case I can't remember. I'm going to use the components here, and I'm going to go ahead and... let's grab this stuff real quick. Just break these. There. Because I'm going to use these. I don't want to make any excess of these, but I am going to need these to make what I want to make. So, all right, excellent. So that should be fine there. Now let's take a look over here and see. We've got, yeah, we're going to need some more pressure chamber stuff. Alright, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves some more pressure chamber walls. Make another stack of those. And the pressure chamber window. We'll just make a stack of those. We may have to come back and make some more of these here in just a second. How did that wind up all the way over there? Wow, that thing made some distance. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and assemble two 5x5 pressure chambers. Now, I'm going to go ahead and sink these into the ground just a little bit. My original idea was to put them on top of the ground, but I decided against that. Honestly, they're just too tall, and it doesn't look right for what I'm trying to make this this whole thing look like. So we're going to go ahead and do that like that, and we're going to go ahead and put the pressure chamber valves in the floor right here facing down. We're going to put our pressure chamber setup in the basement. So I'm going to go ahead and build these up and be right back. Alright, went ahead and filled those pieces out, and now we have them almost formed. I never like to form these things without you people being around to see me do it. But now I can't quite reach them. Multi-block form! And multi-block form! Yay! So this is really cool. I went ahead and dug out the rest of the basement, and I went ahead and lined the floor with laboratory block, chiseled laboratory block. Actually, hang on a second here. As you can see, it's just laboratory block, and then I chose this as the checkerboard floor for the basement. Okay, so now I need the floor of the actual house upstairs, and for that I'm going to use the factory block metal plate with a little rust. And we're just going to make some of these. And we're going to go ahead and build in the floor upstairs. Or we're going to try to, hopefully without... No, turn that off before. It'd been bad if I had done that with it on. And this is going to be the flooring here. This will just take me a second to go ahead and place it all in there. So just a second, and I'll be back. Well, actually, you know what? While I'm doing it, we'll just do this all real quick right now. The other thing I'm going to do is the actual walling of it, and that's going to be the laboratory block with the dotted panel, I believe is the one I liked the most. Should be. This should be the actual outside walls, the exterior walls. Nope, that's going to be the floor, not... I think this is the one I chose for it. No, that is definitely not the one that I had chosen. I know I used factory block, but it wasn't ones that formed columns like that. Let's see. I didn't just use normal wall panels, did I? I didn't think so, but I could be wrong. Nope, because that's also forming lines. Pretty bad that I can't actually remember what I just now finished the design with. Let's see. Mayhaps I did just the large and... nope, there it is. It was the fuzzy panel. I remember now. Because I like the way this looks. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and build the walls here and fill in the floors here. I'll have to go make some more laboratory block, obviously. But let me just go ahead and fill these in, and I'll be right back yet again. Alrighty, now I'm just going to be making some white Illumar, which is part of the Project Red Illumination, so that we can make some inverted white lamps. And we need some more redstone torches. Plenty of that. And now we can go ahead and make the rest of these. And that got us a total of 17. That'll probably be enough, realistically speaking. But we're also going to go ahead and, let's see. Oh, that's right, I wanted to make the carpet. I might need to do a little sheep shearing, because I don't think I'll be able to make the full set of carpet that I want. Let's see, carpet blocks, and we're going to go with the dark. No, let's just, well, let's go with the black. Yeah, I didn't think so. So we're going to need the black wool, which means dyeing that. And then we should be able to go ahead and make this. Now, I'm going to need 12 of these, so I need a little bit more in the way of wool. So, yeah, we'll get to that in just a minute. But, let's see, for the moment, let's just do this way. We're going to fill in right here with the black carpet. Yep. Oh, no, I don't need, I need 7 more of that. And it's a nice little transition into the building right here. And we're going to go ahead and use a little bit more of the laboratory block wall to go ahead and fill in right here. And then that will be the doorway, okay? So then we're going to go ahead and make some more, we're going to chisel a couple more things here. And we're going to go ahead and change some of this laboratory block into the enameled roundel wall. Yeah, sure, that. We're going to go ahead and make the roof out of this. So let's just go ahead and pop up here real quick. And we're going to go ahead and put the roof, let's see, do I want the roof being right here, or do I want it up one more? I think we want it up one more. Yeah, I think I want it. Well, I don't know. This actually is pretty nice like this. Let me finish building this out and see how it looks. I may raise it up one more. Give me just a second. Alrighty, now we got that taken care of. It was one higher. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Now we're going to go ahead and finish filling in. We need light, so we're going to go ahead and put, let's see, yeah, right there is a good spot. And then we'll put another one in the center, one off the corner here, and one off the corner there, and in line with the center. Now this should go ahead and give us light for the interior as well as underneath. We also need to have a way to get into the underneath, which we're going to provide, I think we'll do right here will be a nice spot for it. And that actually doesn't do a bad job of lighting up down here either. The walls down here, I haven't decided what I want to make the walls out of. I may just leave them as smooth stone. It might be a good option. We'll have to see. But for now, we have the basic setup, the structure is good to go in here. So now, what I need to do is, first off, I need to get these chambers pressurizing. That's going to take a little bit of time to do. But before I do that, well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got some air compressors, but we want more. So let's go ahead and look up. There we go, air compressors and advanced air compressors. You know, I've never made an advanced air compressor, but I also took apart the things necessary to make it the advanced pressure tube, so we won't be doing that anytime soon. Let's go ahead and make a couple extras of these. It's a total of 6. Nope, want more than that. Thank you. Hey, look, now I've got extra furnaces. A lot of extra furnaces, actually. Let's see, we're going to need 12 of these. What did I lose now? Oh, man, not the compressed iron. Yeah, and I'm running out of iron itself, too. Well, I guess that's going to limit us by just a little bit. That's okay. I can go ahead and put these together for now. And I'm going to go ahead and have this system set up here. For now, we're only going to pressurize one of the two pressure chambers. And let's see, I think that I'm going to have it be this one over here is going to be the one that we're going to pressurize this time. So let me go back over here and grab some pipe. I'm going to set this up to start pressurizing now because I'm going to need to use it. But, let's think about this for just a second. I know how I really want to do things, but my lack of iron is going to make things complicated. Well, for the moment, let's just go ahead and get some... Stop that. Yeah, that should do. And we'll go ahead and put these on here. And we'll go ahead and give them each some... Oh, I forgot the coal. Ha! Fun. It's okay. Whoops. Anyway, for this one, let's go ahead and give this one the volume upgrades, the security upgrade, and the item life upgrade. And that way I don't have to worry about things overdoing it. Although it's going to take a lot, and I do mean a lot, to fill that particular thing. 10 of those should be fine. This will keep these burning for a while as it starts building pressure. I'm probably going to have to go mining for a little bit of iron before I can actually finish this build. So that'll be a thing. But it was supposed to be 2 each, but... That's okay. With the volume upgrade in this thing, it's going to take quite a lot to do. I'm not going to have enough time this episode to do everything on camera, so I'm going to have to cut things a little bit. I'm already cutting out quite a bit as it is, but yeah, this is a thing. Okay, so yeah, we have... Oh my god, this is going to take absolutely forever. Okay, so yeah, while this goes ahead and builds up, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of things in the AE system, and then I'll come back and we'll place them all in place. And I'm probably going to run down and mine some more iron, because I'm really going to have to at this point. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and... Well, no. Dadgummit, there's no winning this one. Alright, so we're just going to have to take a break. I'm going to have to go mine some iron. I'm going to have to make a bunch of stuff in the AE system, and then I will just have to come back and we'll put all the stuff together and in use. At this point, next episode is going to be a continuation of my PneumaticCraft build, because there's only 10 minutes left of the episode, and there's no way that I can set this all up and explain everything because I have new functionality that I'm going to be adding to this. So we'll just focus on getting the building looking pretty, and then we'll add the new functionality next episode and explain all that stuff about it. So give me just a minute. I'm going to go grab some iron. Alright, so we got a couple things made up here, and we're going to go ahead and place these drying racks here. And the drying racks are going to act as my tool holders right across here. I'm stopping one short of the wall because I'm actually going to have some stuff on the wall right there, and we'll get to that here in just a few minutes. But for the main purpose of this is going to be the drying racks, or the tool racks, if you will. So let's see, we're going to toss these up here, and I made just a bunch of various tools. A carpentry hammer from, I don't know what, BuildCraft wrenches, and we're just basically going to stock the shelves, as they say. I made an Invar battle wrench, just, whatever. Actually, you know what, that one stays special. I have a special place for that one. Barrel hammer, that one's going to go there. Let's see, this one and this one are special. We're going to go ahead and put the forge hammer here, and industrial craft wrench here. I don't even know what that one was. Applied Energistics, nether quartz wrench, and then just a normal wrench. Basically, we're just going to go ahead and fill the walls with various tools and such. If I ever need a wrench, I'll know exactly where to go to find one. Let's see, in the hammer section, and here's another for the hammer section. And basically, it's just going to be a wall of tools. And ready? Okay, cool. Yeah, and then we're going to go ahead and Where's the chisel? There's the chisel. The chisel's actually going to go on the wall too, but I need to use it first. So we're going to go ahead and carve up a couple of these bookshelves. And we're going to go ahead and place these along the wall right here. This is going to be what takes up this wall. Up through that far. Yep, that looks pretty nice. Except that, that's weird. They're connected texture, but only to a certain point. That's rather annoying, actually. That's okay. Let's go ahead and chisel these back to normal and store them in the AE system, because I don't need any more. And we're going to go ahead and place the awning outside here. You're going to be annoying, aren't you? Yes, you are. That's okay. I have ways of making you less annoying. And they go right along with flight. There we go. Bingo. And we're going to go ahead and use the green wool that I... Oh, no, you did not. Thank you. And this is going to be the awning for the building. Now, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to place this over the gap right here, but I should be able to get it pretty decently. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's okay. We'll just do this and replace them and then remove that. And this will make a rather nice awning, I think. Oh, wow, that's actually working out rather nicely. And you can do this like that. Thank you. I really thought that was going to fight me. Excellent. So now we can go ahead and finish dyeing the front of this. And now we have the awning there. Excellent. All right, cool. So now we've got the awning, we've got the entryway. That doesn't look right being up there. I need to bring it down one maybe. Well, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Should I move that down one or not? Because we're pretty much at the end of the episode at this point. But before we close the episode, let's get the aphorism tiles out. These things are actually pretty cool and pretty fun. Let's see. This is going to be... How should I call this? I have an idea or two. Let's let's see, this is the front piece right here. So we're going to place the aphorism tile here, and we can go ahead and type in, let's make this Bob. It's got to be Bob. There's always a Bob, right? This is Bob's Tools. Whoops. And where's the end thing? And Bob's Tools and Equipment. There we go. We now have Bob's Tools and Equipment. And over here, oops, I forgot I need a couple more laboratory blocks. You know what, for the argument's sake, we'll just take these right here. I'll worry about putting them back later. And we'll go ahead and place these here. And we'll place a couple of aphorism tiles here as well. This one is going to be technical, and this one is going to be manuals. Yep, there's the technical manuals for the stuff you want to work on, you know, whether you're working on a car or a refrigerator or whatever. And then we're going to go ahead and put these here, and we're going to put here %. And off. This is going to be the 50% off section, and once I get some more compressed iron put together here, this will be the 50% off all of our air compressors. By the way, I also used a laboratory block to make it look like it had a vent here, and I used a technical block to make a malfunctioning fan. I wanted it to just run slow, to be spinning slow like that, but apparently that doesn't exist. I don't know why. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more things. Let's just go ahead and hang this chisel here. And I need to put a couple more things in. Next episode, we're going to come back and we're going to do a little more functionality. We're going to add access to and from the second floor. We're going to add the door. We're going to make use of this pressure chamber and just generally get everything else functional. And this thing is, ooh, it's finally caught up. I can actually go ahead and make compressed iron in it now. So in between episodes, I'm going to make some compressed iron. And next episode, we're going to come back. We're going to finish filling out Bob's Tool Emporium. We need to pick a place to get the assembly line put in and functioning, because I need to have that functioning inside of here. And I will have to figure out how I want to do that. So until next time, this is Jeronitis signing off on episode 54 of my Let's Play series. Like me if you like me, subscribe if you want to see what we get into next, and as always, help spread the gaming!